SAFE is a non-profit organization that provides temporary emergency housing for earthquake victims. We're looking for funding to provide immediate relief and a place to stay safe to people who have lost their homes due to an earthquake. Peru is a developing country that has major earthquakes and where implementing emergency housing relief can take several months. It is located in the Ring of Fire, a path along the Pacific Ocean that's characterized by active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes. Lima has a seismic silence of 275 years, which means that it hasn't had any significant seismic activity in the last years despite being a zone of high seismicity. The amount of energy accumulated can only be released with a magnitude 8.8 earthquake. In 2007, an earthquake of magnitude 7.9 hit Pisco Ica. That earthquake caused severe damage. Many lives were lost and thousands of homes, churches, schools, and hospitals collapsed or were greatly damaged. Lima is waiting for a magnitude 8.8 earthquake. It seems like not much difference, but a magnitude 8.8 earthquake is 22.4 times stronger than a 7.91. Therefore, the damage it will cause will be devastating. The project location was chosen considering two factors. First, the soil type, because soft soil means bigger waves and stronger amplification. And second, physical, social, and economic vulnerabilities. San Juan del Urigancho is located in the northeast part of Lima and is the most populated district of Peru, with more than 1 million inhabitants. More than 65% of its population are medium-low and low-income families, and around 90% of the buildings are in formal construction, which make them extremely vulnerable to earthquakes and devastating damage. SAFE's goal is to provide shelter, emergency supplies, food, and sanitary and water solutions to all affected families of San Juan del Urigancho at first. And then we want to replicate the project in other vulnerable districts of Lima. At SAFE, we believe that providing immediate relief to earthquake victims is fundamental. For this reason, we have worked in a solution that can be built easily and extremely fast. SAFE's compact foldable shelters are made of polypropylene, a fully recyclable thermoplastic polymer that doesn't produce toxic chemicals during its recycling process. It produces the least amount of energy during production and generates a low amount of carbon dioxide emissions in comparison to other plastics. Additionally, due to its lower density and its recyclability, polypropylene produces fewer waste products. Each shelter weighs only 35 pounds, so they can be easily carried. The shelters unfold like origami and can be easily and quickly built in 2 minutes by each family, right after receiving SAFE's training and learning how to build them. Furthermore, SAFE shelters are very flexible, so they won't get damaged or collapse with the earthquake's aftershocks. Additionally, each shelter will have an air mattress incorporated in the base that can be inflated to sleep. Collapsed, the shelter measures 79 x 40 x 2.75 inches, and when fully erected, it measures 6.5 x 6.5 x 6.5 feet, which provides enough interior space for 2 adults and 2 kids to sleep. In addition, individual units can be joined together to create larger dwellings and accommodate larger families. The shelters will be manufactured in Peru. The cost of each unit is only $150, which makes this shelter an accessible option. Considering that 50% of San Juan del Urigancho gets severely damaged, we will need 147,000 shelters. The shelters and emergency supplies will be stored in 20 underground storages located in public parks of San Juan del Urigancho. This way, transportation won't be an issue and the shelters and supplies will be accessible right after the earthquake. SAFE will build the underground storages with the help of a construction company. The cost will be roughly $1 million. Families will be able to place their shelters in the public parks where they are stored and will be able to use them for 6 months. After that, the government will provide them with homes. Each family will be provided with 2 emergency backpacks containing emergency supplies such as blankets, flashlights, and first aid supplies. Each backpack is equipped with a solar panel that will help them obtain energy. Additionally, SAFE will provide the basic food basket to each family for 6 months. We need an estimate of $54 million for emergency backpacks, supplies, and food. In addition, SAFE will conduct donation campaigns to obtain medicines, non-perishable foods, clothes, and more needed supplies for the victims. To provide sanitary solutions, we've partnered with Tizal, a company that will provide portable bathrooms. In San Juan del Urigancho, more than 20% of families don't have access to water. To provide a solution, SAFE will provide fog catchers that catch microscopic droplets of water from the fog and put it into pipelines that will take the water to water tanks. If not too much water is being captured, water tanker trucks will fill up the water tanks as needed. After, the government can build a pipeline network from the tanks to supply the homes directly. In total, we need approximately $85 million to fund the project. This includes the cost of shelters, storages, supplies, bathrooms, water solution, and overhead expenses, which include salaries, office and storage rent, office supplies, and utilities.